This conference will now be recorded.
Today I'm going to discuss about a written business process. How this written business process is important, how this is happens in a real business and the real time, how this written business is useful for the companies. Let us discuss this one. So when this written processes happens, so written means the word itself saying that the customer is written the material to the company. See, we generally see in our regular life, if we ordered any of the material and once we come back to our home and we check the material, see if the product is good or damaged anything. If the product got damaged, then we are going to return the material to the customers, right? This simple process we have in SAP that we call it as a written business process. This type of business process each and every company would be having probably. So that's why it is a very much important business process. So coming to the coming to SAP point of view, or before going to SAP point of view, let's discuss something from the business side. So whenever customer finds a damaged or expired material, so then the customer is going to inform the same to the company. Let's say customer is going to inform that, hey, hey, this particular material got damaged or expired already. I don't want to use this material anymore. Please replace another product or maybe give me the credit, right? So in this case, what happens here, once customer inform this particular information to the company, then the company is going to send one service employee to the customer's location, right? So the technician or maybe the service employee is coming, is visiting the customer location and cross check that particular material. Is this really a damaged product, maybe in the transit or somewhere, is really a damaged product? If that is really a damaged product or expired product, then the technician is going to give some letter to the company that is called a written note. That is an internal letter that that the service employee investigate the product, investigate that material, and give some information. Yes, this is really a damaged product, and we have to revert the product or maybe give a credit to the customer. So once the service technician gives a review on the product, then the company is going to create a written order with reference to the original invoice. See why? Means against which original invoice or which original process we are taking this material reverse to understand the to understand to have that particular link. Then business also creating a written order with reference to original invoice. So before creating this process in SAP, as a consultant point of view, what are all the main controls that we have to maintain in SAP system? Let's look at here. Let's see. Now we are discussing on the written business process. In the written process, the document type means order type that we are using is RE, and the item category for this one is REN, and the schedule line here we are using is DN. These are the three important things that we have to remember. And then in the item category level, we have to check that should be written, should be checked. All right. Yeah. So coming to the delivery type, this is a written delivery, right? So that is why the delivery type is LR. And once the delivery is done, that means written delivery is done, then we are going for the we are going to give a credit to the customer. Then that we call it as a written billing. That is the document type is RE. And here, whenever you're creating a written invoice, there is some accounting entry in the system. So the accounting entry is very much important in the interviews also. So though at the time of written invoice, what is the accounting entry? At the time of written invoice, the accounting entry is revenue account debitor to customer account creditor. This is the accounting entry, right? Then after. And what is a moment type that you use at the time of written delivery? See, at the time of written delivery, what is the moment type that the system is going to use? The system is going to use the moment type 651. And is there a on added to the return stock. So if the company is going to take the stock back, then that is a damaged stock, not a really good stock, right? So company cannot sell that particular material to any other customer, cannot sell it because there is a damaged stock. So it will go to the return stock. That means in a return in a return store locations it will go. And here no accounting document generates, there is no accounting entry generates here. So these are all the very much important things that we have to remember in terms of written business process. So these are the configurations. So now I am going to show you how to create a written business process. Let me go here, and first what I will do here, I'm going to create a let me see if there is a Go document I have, then I can reverse it. Very slow. Okay, not this one. Or maybe no. File. I have a document here. So let's do one thing. I'm going to run the OTC business process very fast. Then after, I'm going to return this process. So what I'm going to do here, let me explain very fast. Now I'm going to create OTC business process. In OTC business process, what is the first step? Create a sales order. Then after, delivery. Then after, invoice. So once invoice is done and customer paid it, then the customer received the stock, and then customer informed the same the goods got damaged. So here the return process starts. The return process starts from this invoice. See, that is why I'm going to start from this video. With reference to this invoice, creating return order. With reference to this invoice, creating a return order. Then after, return delivery. And then after, return invoice. This is the one we are performing now. Return order, return delivery, and return invoice. So to perform this return business process, there should be some sales order, delivery, and invoice. See, once we deliver the material to customer, then only we can take back the material, right? So that is the reason. First, I'm going to create sales order, and I'm going to deliver the material. Then I'm going to invoice for this material. Then I'm going to start the return business process. Let's go here. Now I'm entering the transaction VS01. I have entered the transaction VS01. Now I'm creating a standard order. That's why the document type is OR, and this is my sales area. And now press enter, and I enter my customer number sold to party. Ship to party will be determined automatically. And then after, customer ordered for M-02 material. The quantity is 2. Now I'm going to look at the conditions. That means price $750 and 2 quantity. 1 unit quantity is $750, for 2 quantity is 1500. And then going to schedule lines. Here it's got confirmed the quantity on 28/7/2021. Right, and here I can see the partners. Like these are all the tabs that we know it, right? So here I can see plan, shipping point, and here I can enter the storage location, which is 001. Come back and now click on here and run the incompletion log. Document is complete. I got the message, so I'm going to save it. Right, sales order has been saved 14400. This is a number, sales order number. So I'm going to enter my sales order number here under this one 14400. Then after, I have to create a delivery. So from here also I can create a delivery. No need to enter the transaction. Let's press enter into change mode of the sales order. Come into change mode of sales order and just click on deliver. See here, there is a button, deliver. So directly it will come into the delivery screen. You no need to enter all the sales order number and schedule lines and everything. So system by default take me into the picking tab, and here in item overview screen you can see the planned GA date and actual GA date. That means planned goods issue date. On this date the system is going to plan deliveries, but actual GA date means on actually which date we are going to deliver. So whenever you press PGI you will get the date here automatically. So now I have to perform three things in a delivery: picking, packing, and the PGI. So for this one, I'm going to enter the quantity. Picking. So once you enter the two quantity here and you press enter from the keyboard, system did change the status here. And then picking, packing is confirmed. Then I'm going to click on PGI, that is post goods issue. Click on it. Once you click on the post goods issue, the ownership of the material transferred to the customer. So that means stock delivered from company plant to customer location. This is a delivery number here. You got it? Right. Let me copy it here, and then I am going to paste here. Yeah, here it is. This is my delivery number. So then after delivery is created, then what I have to do here? Once delivery is done, then I have to create invoice. For this one, I am using the transaction VF01. VF01. Press enter. The delivery number copied here automatically. Press enter. Now invoice is ready and the net value is $1,500. It is showing here. So it is having header and line item. The billing document type is F2, and now I'm saving it. So that means now the customer has ordered a material to the company, and company delivered the material to customer, and also company given the invoice to the customer. Let's see the document flow here. Now I'm going to see the document flow VS03, and this is my sales order number 14400. Let's click on this button. It will show you the complete document flow. What are all the documents has been created here? The very first sales order created, then after delivery created, and then whenever you enter the quantity, picking your document has been created. Then after goods issue, this is whenever you click the PGI, the goods issue document will be created. If you want to see what is a goods issue, select the document here, line, and then click on this display document. It will show you the material document here, on which date it got posted, and material slip, and who created this one, and the quantity, how much unit of measure, and this material number, plant, store location, and what is the moment type it has been done. So it is showing here minus because the material went out from the plant, right? Went out from plant to customer. So that is why it is showing as a minus. And then you come here and you can see the invoice here. This is my invoice number. If you want to take the invoice number, just double click on this one. System will show the line here so that you can copy from here. Control C. Now if you want to, you can cancel. Again, I'm coming back to my document. So this is the invoice number I have created. Then what happened here? The goods reached to customer place after delivery, and invoice also reached to customer. Then customer is saying, hey, the goods got damaged. You have delivered two material, one material got damaged. So in this case, what happens? Now the service executive or the service employee reaches to the customer location and the cross verifies the material, then gives a written note to the company. So once the return note given to the company, submitted to the company, then the company is going to create a return order. A return order with reference to this original invoice number. Let me take this original invoice number, and now going back to SAP screen, enter the transaction to create a return order VS01. Press enter. What is the document type for return order? Which is RE. And this is my sales area. And now I have to create return order with reference to original invoice. That is the reason I have to click this button, create with reference. And then click on here. I can see inquiry, quotation, order, contract, schedule, and agreement, and billing document. Now you're creating a return order with reference to billing document. That is the reason you have to click on here. and enter the billing document number and click on this copy button. Click on this copy button. Now the sale to party, ship to party, and everything is got copied, like material, and you copy it from invoice, right? So two material got copied, but the damaged quantity is only one. So you can change the stock here, and by default billing block is happening. So why the billing block is happening? See, in the written process, company have to pay this against this written order. Company had to pay this pay money to the customer, right? So if any time the amount is going back from company to customer, then there is something should be cross checked why this amount is going back from the company. So someone has to cross check it. That is the reason by default the billing block would be happen. This one, this is check credit memo. So someone from the management, like manager, sales manager, or service manager, has to cross check it and then release it. Now I just press enter, and it is asking me why you are returning it. So you see, if any of the product you are returning in general life, you have to give some reason, right? Why you are returning this material? Because this particular material is not fit to me, or it is expired, or it is damaged. So you can give any of the reason, whatever you feel. So here I'm giving some material is a uh, poor quality. Okay, it's a poor quality, very poor quality. Then done. Just press enter. Now system is done. So now the item category is REN, I can see here. And if I double click on this one, and I can see the schedule line here. What is the schedule line? It's a DM. And what is the moment type that we can see here? Select this one and click on procurement tab. In the procurement tab, you can see the moment type in the sales order, that is 651. 651 moment type. Let's come back, click on this button, and again come back. Now I'm going to run the incompletion log again, and then I'm going to document is complete. I'm going to save it now. Now the written order going to save it. See, this is a written order number. It is going to save now. I just double click on this one, double click here, Control C to copy this number. Cancel this one, and going back to my document, the written order has been created. Okay, with reference to written order, I have to create a return delivery, right? So what is the T code to create a return delivery? Same, VL01N, but the document type is different. And enter here. System automatically copies the delivered document type. Where you can see the delivered document type, if you click here, header, in the administration tab, you can see LR, that is LR means it's a return delivery, right? Now I come back. So here return type, while creating the returns, you cannot enter the quantity, because return is not picking from the warehouse. Return delivery means the stock is coming from customer to company, so you no need to pick the material. Picking is always happen at store location or warehouse level. Okay, to deliver the material to customer, we can pick the material, but it is coming from customer, so no picking quantity can be entered. And here, if you can see here, the post goods receipt, you can see this is not a post goods issue, this is a post goods receipt. Now you can click on here, just click on. So the written delivery has been saved. Let me copy this document number, and I enter here written delivery. So next one should be material coming to the plant again. So let me check the stock overview. If I could check the stock overview, the transaction that I can see here is MMBE, and just press enter. This is the material and the plant and the store location which I have entered, and just execute it. If you execute it here, you can see the written stock here. See, this is a written stock. Here you can see returns. What are the three quantity is coming here? See, this is a return stock. Here it added, before it was one, and before it was 2, 1 quantity added, so total 3 quantities showing up. Canceling this one, and now going to create an invoice. Going to create an invoice, VF01 return invoice. Return invoice should be always with reference to return order. So what is my return order number? This is my return order number. I'm just copying here and then going to enter here and click on continue. No billing document generate or generated C log. So saying that billing document is not possible to generate C log. To check the log, edit log. This document, the document is blocked for billing. Says that this particular document is blocked for billing. I just clicked over there and system come into the document. See, billing block is there. Credit now. What you have to do, you have to come back and remove the billing block. VA02 change mode of return order. Press enter. Consider the subsidy document. That means subsidy means for the return order there is a return delivery. That is why it is saying subsidy document has been created, and remove this billing block. How to remove this one? Just click on it and maintain space. Now just save it. So return order has been saved. That means billing block has been removed. Again, enter the transaction, that is VF01, and enter the order number here and click on continue. Now see the credit for returns. That means the document type is RE. Credit for return. That means the company is going to give the money back to the customer, and you don't need to do anything here. See, only for one quantity is coming because I have changed the quantity in a written order, and the net value is 750. It is written in. Save it. The document has been saved. Now written order has been saved. This is a written order number. This is a written order number. Let's see the document flow here. Complete document flow, sales order, delivery, invoice, then after return order, return delivery, and return invoice. If you want to see the complete document flow, just take the sales order number, the original sales order number, just enter the VA03 transaction and enter here and click on this document flow. It will show you each and every document what we have created in our SAP system. This is the way. See, this is our standard order, and this is a delivery, this is a picking, and this is post goods issue PGI, and this is invoice. Okay, and then after this is a return order, and then return delivery, and then this is a PGR, and then after credit for returns. We have created invoice credit for returns. If you want to see any of the document, if you want to see the return orders, then you select this one and click on display document. It will open like this. It will show you. And if you want to come back, just click on here. And if you want to see the credit for returns, return invoice, this display document, and it will show you like this. This is a written business process. Thank you very much.